everybody, how are you doing today? It is Tammy with Stamp and Scrap Tammy with our first Facebook Live for our virtual retirement party. So I hope you are having a wonderful day and you are able to join us for some or all of it. You can tune in now, you can watch the replay, so you can bob in and out. So this first live, what I'm going to talk about is, first I'm going to do a project with our retiring ink colors, give you one last look at those. And then I'm going to do a catalog walkthrough where I will show you everything that is retiring. And then I will let you know what is discounted, and as well as there are some things that are sold out already so that you're not disappointed when you go to look at those. Because everything at this point in our catalog is while supplies last. So if there's something that you really, really want to get your hands on, especially these in colors, now is the time to go for it and act on that. So I'm going to just take a second, make sure we're in the right Facebook group here. So do make sure you say hello, maybe where you're from, your favorite retiring product. I do see that some of you are here, I think, as long as I'm in the right spot. I think I signed in, unless I did on, let's see. Okay, good. I'm always worried because I have posted in the wrong spot a couple of times. So today is all about just having some fun with our retiring catalog, and I'm going to show you lots of samples as we go through the catalog as well. I have a lot of past, actually I'm pointing as if you can see, but behind me I have a lot of past swap cards. So another thing I'm doing today, and I hope it goes okay, I am stamping on my counter that I don't normally stamp at so that I can stand. My other one I stand, but it's a lower height, so it hurts my back after standing a while. So this one, just to be aware, it might take a little while as we go through the catalog. So if you want to just stay for the stamping and then pop in and out and see the catalog, you're more than welcome to do whatever works for you. And then this afternoon at 3 o'clock, the live that I'm going to do is going to feature one of the product medleys. I'm going to show you how simple it is to use that, as well as some tips and tricks that I wish I knew when I started stamping. So simple stuff like how to put your stamps on the stickers, like how to do that. I had no idea how to do that, and I'll even show you the first set that I had no idea what I was doing. And then I actually would have my friend do it for me for a while because she loved doing it, and because I didn't really know what I was doing, I hated it. Now I love it. I think it's fun. As well as cleaning your stamps, and then of course that product medley. I'm going to show you just how simple that is to use. And okay, let's see here. I'm going to look here just down a little bit. So I apologize if I'm kind of looking back and forth. I'm going to try to follow along a little bit with the comments and see how that goes today. And okay, so today I talked about we're going to do the walk through the catalog. Order special. There has to be an order special. You can't have a party without an order special. Let's see, I'm getting messages here. I'll have to answer that later. All right, order special. Okay, so these are, I'm just going to show them to you here. I'm missing one. There's got to be one more. Anyways, maybe I'll come across it. Hold on. Oh, here, it fell down. It fell down when I switched last minute where I was going to be doing this. So here is the order special. You will get 2 of each of these cards. So it's a free card class. That's something I offer that pretty much all of the time with an order. So a $20 order though, I'm going to send it to you free. Okay, so normally I do charge $3 for shipping. But if you place a $20 order, you can contact me to place that order, or you can go right online and place it. You're going to get 2 designs, or 2 cards of each one of these designs. So you're going to get 8 cards total. Includes, oh, I should probably put it going the right way. So some of these are retiring. So this here is not retiring. This is one of my favorites. It's called Rooted in Nature. And then this is from the Majestic Mountain stamp set. So I hope you guys can see that okay. And then this is also the Rooted in Nature saying. And this background paper is actually the Tropical Oasis. And that one is retiring. And then this little embellishment is too. But that's on special right now too. But you get all of these in the kit when you order. I send these to you free. And here we go. This is the Witticisms. This is so stinking cute. I just love this set. This is the second time I've used it. I layered it up with a bunch of our designer series papers and the white twine. Our white twine is retiring. I cannot even believe it. It's almost like Lovely as a Tree retiring last year. I was just blown away. because it's just a nice, simple thing to add to your things. But we have the other twine, and I'm sure there's something coming for the holiday catalog, so I'm not too worried about it. Stampin' Up! Always takes care of us. And then this super fun one, it's using the Bonanza Buddy Designer Series paper. I have some of the ribbon in the background. Oh, my ribbon here kind of went all wonky. And then I have the Daffodil Delight ribbon, which is carrying over. I'm so excited about that. But I layered it up with the project that we're going to be using today, or the die cuts and things. I'm going to show that to you. It's kind of one of those that I just can't believe I didn't use sooner. Like, what was I thinking? I've had it for 2 years, and now it's retiring, and I just started using it last month. So I'm going to leave that set aside so I can show it to you at the end. All right, so anyways, those are the cards that are going to be free with an order, free with a $20 order. A $50 order, you are also going to get a free embellishment. And I don't have that embellishment here because it's going to be a free embellishment from our new annual catalog. I thought, why even still worry about this one? We're going to move on to the next one. And so I will pick some really versatile embellishments from the new catalog, and I will order those first thing on June 3rd. That being said, this catalog goes until June 2nd. June 3rd, I believe it's like noon Mountain Time that we can start ordering. So I haven't really looked too far ahead at that. If you need a new catalog, contact me in the messages and I'll make sure you get one. One more thing before we put this down to talk about our projects for today and the retiring catalog is, if you have this huge wish list, there's 2 awesome options that are starting next week. There's a starter kit special. So they are going to give you a bundle of your choice in the starter kit. So you get the kit, $99, be a happy shopper, pick $125 of your choice, and then any bundle from the new catalog, any of them. So any price. You can pick the most expensive one. You can pick, you know, one with the punches that aren't as expensive, but you get all of that free shipping. So that's option 1. And I call that like the happy shopper option. There's no obligation after you purchase that. Second choice is if you have a huge wish list of retiring things and a huge wish list of new product things, we can set you up with a party. We can open the party today, and the party can go through middle of June. The party can be you, it can be you and a friend, it can be you and everybody that you know. It's up to you how you do that. So you just want to contact me so I can get you a host code. I will still get you the free gift and the free card kit with a $50 order today if you place an order under your own host code. So just contact me and I will walk you through that. The reason that's a big deal is next week, starting next week, or all through June, anybody that has a host code order, a party order, will get an additional $25 for a $250 order. So half of that could be put in now, half of it could be put in later, and you'll get $50 free with a $250 order. So kind of a big deal. Anyways, let's get to it. So I just thought I would share that with you all. That was all announced just this morning. So it's kind of a big thing. Let's see if we can have a smooth transition here. So good morning, everybody that is watching. And I know a few of you are demonstrators on the Cafe Crafter group already, I see. And to answer your question right away, because I know you have it, that special I just talked about with the free $50, that goes to demonstrator orders too, any kind of order. So be sure to keep an eye out for that to take advantage of it. I did put the host code in the comments, but here it is again if you want to take a look at that, so you can use that and get the free class and the free embellishment. And then let's talk about these in colors. Oh my goodness, am I ever going to miss these? I'm going to try to look back when I'm through with this one to share with you a picture of the card that I made with these. I made a really cool card with these at our in color class 2 years ago. It seems like it was just yesterday, but it was 2 years ago. And that was when we were in person. So here we go. We got Grapefruit Grove. Let's see if I can remember the names here. Lovely Lipstick, Blueberry Bushel, Call Me Clover, and Pineapple Punch. These are just a great, bright, bright combination together. And then I have the stamp pads. Oh, minus the Lovely Lipstick because I'm going to use that one today. So here are the ink pads. Again, I didn't have a chance to check on these to see if they're still available. The bundle of these I believe is sold out, but I think you can order them all individually still. And as far as I know, all of the paper is still available. If you are looking in something, you try to put something in online and it says unavailable, there is a good chance that that is sold out. Now, if it's something that you absolutely love, you can contact me and see if I have any. Some of this stuff I do because I had been planning on having in-person events where I would have had a huge retirement buffet and I would have had a whole bunch of things going on. And now, of course, with the COVID crisis, we are not having events. So I have some extra things that I wasn't going to use. All right, let's get to it. This is the card that we're going to make today. This is my favorite set lately. So the problem that I'm having here is that I just started using this set. I don't even know how long it has been around. I know I've had it at least for 2 years. So here are the die cuts. Let me show you this part first. So here are the die cuts. It is called Stitched All Around. These die cuts are on sale right now for, I believe, $19. And so they all have a little bit of stitching on them. So cute. I kind of put that one upside down. So I just did this last minute this morning, as well as the card design. So bear with me. The in colors. And then this other side, so like these dies here, they do a little bit of embossing. And I did this one 2 times. And then so here you get kind of that corrugated edge where you can trim it down to whatever size that you want. So it just adds a little dimension to your card. Super cool. Let me set those aside. And then here's the stamp set. And so this is how I know that I had it over 2 years is because before last year, they just said clear mount. Now, if you look at your stamp sets now, they'll say cling mount. So in this past year, what Stampin' Up! Has done is they have made our stickers so that they're already sticky. Now, before when they weren't so sticky, we would just leave them off. And as you can see, I just started using it. I haven't even used all of these stamps, and it's going to be retiring. So I thought I better get to it. And that's what happens this time of the year. As far as me being a demonstrator, a lot of these I will save or some of them I will, and I will use on scrapbooks and more cards and stuff later on down the road. So I wanted to use as many pieces of that as I possibly could. Believe it or not, this isn't necessarily considered simple stamping because it does have die cutting, but there is not a lot of measuring to this card, and you still get a very stunning look with having all of these layers. All right, so this is the only measuring that we have for this card. We have a regular size base, which is just a 5.5 by 8.5, and I have it in our thick Whisper White. And then our next layer, I have a lovely lipstick, 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have that Pineapple Punch is 5 by 3 3/4. So those are our measurements for the card today. That's all there is. And so let's get in here and see what we're gonna do. Okay, let's start. Let's just start. Just trying to decide what to start with. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and fold this in half. Now, if you like to score your cards, you would wanna score it at 4 1/4. That would be half. All right, you know what I didn't talk about? So if you have not yet filled out the door prize form, do make sure you do that sometime today. I have it pinned to the top of the page right now. And so just go ahead and fill that out, even if you filled it out before. So this way you can get entered for door prizes. You know what? I cut that wrong. I gotta redo this. Well, I don't. So what I'm going to do, I cut this a 1/4 inch too short. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this a 1/4 inch down. Make it a little bit faster. But it should have been. So this card is the right one. But we're going to just roll with this. There, it's square. I think I must have grabbed the scrap from when I cut out that circle there. So I'll just go ahead and adhere this. And just so you know too, if you love this stuff, this is retiring as well. They do have a new one coming out. It's going to be wonderful. It's supposed to be a little bit better of a stick, I guess. And there's a little more on each roll. So don't worry, there's something coming out. But if you do absolutely love our snail, be sure to order some of that. I do have a adhesive special. If you're on my email list, you'll get that. It's buy 2, get 1 free of any adhesive. That's through the end of the month. All right, so let's just put that on there, and then we're going to set that aside. And I have all my other pieces cut out someplace, if I can find them. Gosh, I hope they're here. I don't want to have to recut all of those. All right, here they are. And so I'm going to use some of this ribbon. I do know that some of the ribbon, this was the in color ribbon for that whole product, in color offering, I guess. And it was called like a, what is it called? I suppose it's going to tell me. Just a gross green. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ribbon. And some of those colors were sold out. I just grabbed the Call Me Clover because that's what I had on hand. And same in this kit here. Let me show you. So in this one here, also I used the Grapefruit Grove, and I only had so much of that. So when you get these kits in the mail, some will have that, some will have Blueberry Bushel. It'll be a mixture of different colors. So I'm going to get out all my layers that I've already cut out. So just look at how fun these colors are together. Just so bright and cheerful. And of course, the sentiment that we're going to use says, "You are my sunshine." So let's go ahead and grab I'm going to grab a scrap of white. I don't want Thank You, but I might end up using Thank You. That I got a little bit jumbled when I moved desk here. So hold on. I'll figure out what I'm doing here in a second. Oh, you know what? I was using both. I was trying to decide if I wanted to do Thank You or the You Are My Sunshine, and I put the wrong one away. So let's bring out the right one. So if you were to order this stamp set now, which it is still available to order, it would come in that cling mount, which I'll show you this afternoon. How to put those together. So as you know, that's how I know that I've had this a long time. I'm going to clean that because I know I had it dirty before I put it away. I had a little spot on there that I was trying something else out before I decided to go with this idea. So my cleaner was just a little bit dirty. All right. So now let's grab in the lovely lipstick ink. And so this is where it's tricky. So I just have to make, well, it's going to be a circle, so it's not going to matter because we're going to punch it out. But you'd have to see where you were going. That was the downside of these clear mount ones before we got the cling. And you could put your sticker on there and add some glue and it would work, but it wasn't ideal. So let's go ahead and set that aside. And then I'm going to take my 1.5 inch circle punch. And I'm going to go from behind so that I can see where I'm going. And now it's just a matter of layering the card. And as you see on my new one, I ran it through 2 times with that embossing die so that I have some on the top and on this corner too. This one I did not. But after I did it once, I thought it would look nice with both. All right, so I'm going to press that down nice and firm. And then I'm going to just layer this Call Me Clover. And next up, I want to bring in one of my favorite retiring punches. Like, I'm not sure. Again, it's not like Lovely as a Tree last year where I need to have a memorial service for it. But it is one of my favorites. So it's called the Starburst Punch. It is still available. And it's just so easy to use. In fact, I'll just punch out a couple of them because I'm going to make a couple more of these cards later. And so look at that. It's just so simple and quick. It layers so nice with so many of our dies. And so then I'll just add that in the center. But first what we're going to do is we're going to put a bow on there. And I know this is not a lot of people's favorite things to do, but it does add a nice touch of texture. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to put a glue dot in the center of my Call Me Clover. So I'm all ready to go. And then I'm going to tie a very loose bow. Just like you're tying your shoes. This does not matter on this card how you tie your bow, okay? It doesn't have to look good. You don't have to worry about the center. You just want a nice big kind of floppy bow. So like so. So as you see, my center doesn't look perfect, but it's not going to matter. And then we're going to just snip that down. And then I'm going to adhere it to my glue dot. And then I can decide if I want it a little bigger, a little smaller. As you see, it's hanging way down here, so we'll trim that down after we get this attached. And this way it'll give me, this way I can move it around wherever I want it to go, wherever I want it to land, where I'm going to put that starburst punch over it so that it just peeks out from each side. So if you have this starburst punch, I saw that Cindy said that she's glad she has it. Yes, it is one that if you have, you're not going to want to get rid of. You're going to use it forever. It's very versatile. Like kind of anytime if you have one layer, you don't want to cut out another something or other, you don't have something that goes behind, you can just throw that in there. All right, so then let's just go ahead and push that down. And now I will go in and I will trim my sides off, or my end here. You can see how easy and quickly this comes together. And you'll see how nicely these two layer. So you can probably see now why I just am loving this die cut set. Again, it's on special too. So it's, like I said, it's like $19 and some change. It's just amazing. And I can see using this in my scrapbooks too quite a bit. All right. And then last but not least, I'm going to add in some of these dots. I think they're called, like, they're from the Blooms and Grow. They were actually from our last year's spring catalog and they carried over because they are in colors. So we've got some Call Me Clover. I'll just put I'm going to put 3 of them on. I'll put a Grapefruit Grove and I'll just add 1 of each size, I think. And then this is Pineapple Punch, and this is actually Night of Navy, but it could definitely pass and coordinate with that Blueberry Bushel. And since my background is Pineapple Punch, I will use a lovely lipstick one here. And if you wanted to, you could go crazy and put as many on as you want. But there you have it. So here's today's card project. I think it's just so bright, so fun, like just so ready for summer. Isn't that just great? Oh, I had one more part. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Through the switching, it fell somewhere. So I'm not even going to worry about it. But here I did add a little heart on there too from that. So just a cute little element that's in that die cut set too. All right, so I hope you love the card for today. Now let's dig in to the retiring catalog. So if you have a huge wish list, do keep in mind, you can host your own party. You can be your own hostess. You can invite 1 friend. You can invite no friends. You can invite 10 if you'd like. And you can get an additional $50 in free product. Or you can get the starter kit and be a happy shopper and get a discount for as long as you want. All right, so let's get to it. I've got to find the catalogs. And yesterday is the first time I went through the whole catalog and looked at what was retiring and what was sold out and all of that good stuff. But I haven't even opened the new catalog. So, I mean, I've seen it because when it came out, I downloaded the PDF and I printed it all. And so I have seen it that way, but I have not opened a copy of the new catalog. In fact, I don't even have one that's like marked my name yet, but I will, because I'm still focused so much on this great catalog. All right, so let's get to it. I'm going to just quickly flip through these. All right, and if you need a catalog, again, don't hesitate to ask and let me know, and I will make sure that you get one. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's see. And some, you know, if I say something wrong, I apologize. It's not intentional. So to my knowledge, okay, so all of these big suites are retiring. So like if you wanted to get everything on this page, there's 1 item code. So all of them in the catalogs are retiring. And let's move on here. So looks like this beautiful one is staying here, the stamp set. All the designer series are retiring though. This one is on a super special. Let me show you a couple of cards that I have using that. I'm gonna try to do this smoothly. All right, so this designer series paper is retiring. Now this card I got from my upline Kay Kelkoff, and she used the new embossing folder, and that's available now. It was kind of a pre-order thing. Isn't that so cute? And then here's another one. So that ribbon will be retiring in the paper. And then here's another one. But the stamp set is still here and this ribbon is. So this is one of those things, if you really like this look, you'll still be able to get a stamp set for a long time. It's just the paper you're going to want to get right now. And I believe this paper is on like a ridiculously discounted rate. It's like $4 and some odd change. All right, so I will flip quickly through the ones that are are staying. So this one surprised me. This Pop of Petals is retiring. And Label Me Pretty. There's a very nice punch that goes with that. And so I might have missed some, you know, so if I did, I'm sorry. So if it's highlighted, that's what's retiring. And Special Celebrations. That one has been around for a while. As of yesterday at 6 o'clock, it was on low inventory. And hold on one second. I need to grab a sweater. So my studio here is in my basement, and it is really, it's like ridiculously cold down here, which will be great for the summer. But the other day, I was kind of going back and forth between upstairs and downstairs, as I normally do. And I have to wear layers. Like, as soon as I get up the steps, it's probably like 15 degrees warmer. And I'm going to have to check. Okay, this one is staying. So this Daisy one is staying. This one, I did make note that the peacock dies are on special for $18.60. So quite a deal on that. And so, yeah, so the Royal Peacock is retiring along with all of the paper. I hope everybody can see this all right. Now, these two are, I believe if I looked right yesterday as of 6 o'clock, these two were on low inventory. So the On to Adventure in Grandma's House, those are fun ones. I have a card, if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Here is a card I just got the other day in a swap from Stacy Kratz. So isn't that just so cute? And then on the inside she had written, and this Grandma sure loves you. Or not written, she had stamped that. So just a cute card. Those flowers are really nice to use. All right, the Cuckoo for You. I had not used that one, but if you have some maybe German heritage, you would be interested in that one. And Botanical Bliss, that one is sold out. Over the Moon, this is such a fun one, and I was so sad to see this one go because it's been a favorite. Here is a fun card that I have using that. How's it going? So just adorable. So fun. And then also the pigs, those have been around for a couple of years, so I wasn't surprised by that. And then we have Young at Heart. I have a circle on this one because I got to check on that one. I didn't see it on the list, so it might be sold out. All right, so Delightful Day. This was really cute to use with, there's a set in the back, if I remember, I'll point it out. But we used this at one of our birthday clubs. It was really fun. And Flourishing Phrases. This is one that's been around for a long time, probably almost as long as Lovely as a Tree. As long as I've been a demonstrator, this one has been there. Great for all kinds of occasions. So if you like to have a small inside saying, inside sentiment, this is a great set to have. And Magnolia Lane. This one is still going to be around. The suite is retiring. It's probably unavailable as of now because the regular Magnolia and Designer Series paper is sold out. There is a party pack. So if you need some help, if you really love that paper and you didn't get a chance, please let me know. I will get you that party pack item number. I think it was $17, but you got numerous sheets of the more popular sheets in this collection. So it was a great way to get the more popular sheets of it, I guess, to use for more projects. And you got more paper. All right, moving along here. I do have, wow. Okay, so this stamp set here, very cute, is on sale for $11.20. So it's 30% off. So that's kind of a fun one called Verdant. I don't know if I can say that right. Garden. Let's see, keep moving along here. This one is staying around. Super cute. I just used that one. That was going to be on a card I wanted to share with you. Let me see if I can find it here quick. Hold on. Well, I'm not seeing it just right now, but it was a card that we had used that I also used one of the die cuts. Oh, it fell on the floor. Goodness. Okay. So this one, this is still available, but I just wanted to point this out. So this is where these two pages were together. So when I was looking for a design for this card, I took a peek at this page because I knew I wanted to use these, and then right on the page next to it was this lace background. It cuts out really nice, really easy, and then I just added some more elements to it to make a really cute card. But yeah, it layers so nice. And so yeah, that one will still be available. This one is not. This is the one that I featured today. And so again, I use this one, that one, and then wherever today's card is. So look at how different these looks are. So you got a real nice, elegant look, and then just a couple really bright, fun cards with that same set. And here I just pulled in a happy birthday from a different one. Okay, keep moving here. Enjoy life is retiring. Winds of change. This one I had shared earlier in a post using this bike. I love that bike. That's why I bought that set, was for that. And there's some nice sayings in that too. Hold on to hope is retiring. The die cuts on this, they're ridiculously inexpensive. I was really surprised by that. I'll go over that when I get to the back. These are still going to be around. So lots of great stuff coming into the new catalog or sticking around. But, you know, some of this good stuff has to go so we can get some new good stuff. Heartland is on low inventory. And Peaceful Place, that's really pretty. I like that sentiment there. And Accented Blooms, there's a fun punch that goes with that. The barn door stamp set, and this might be on sale. The dies for this are like $11, so just a great deal on that if you've been wanting to get that. It's fun. The die cuts have like little hinges so you can make this move back and forth. And now here is, I had posted lots about this the other day, and this one here, the stamp set has sold out. So let me show you a couple cards. I don't have a lot of cards with that one here because I've given them all away because it's such a great card to send to a crafter. This is in the embellishment kit that is in the back. That's also on special. But this paper is one of those ones that's a great deal too. It's like $4 and some change as well. So just a wonderful special on that. The Ride With Me stamp set is retiring. Along with Colorful Seasons. This was one of the most popular ones from 2 years ago. It's on low inventory currently. Sweetly Swirled. And Check You Out. This would be a fun one if you're sending teacher cards or kids cards. And that one is low inventory. All right, so if you are still watching, I don't know if anyone still is. I hope somebody's still watching me, but just say hello if you're, you know, maybe what are you going to miss the most? Both of these vases are retiring, but we have the punch is sticking around, and we have lots of stamp sets that we can add some flowers to the stamp. All right, the birthday backgrounds is retiring. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Family Party, I believe that's sticking around. I had to take a look and see if it was, and this one is retiring. I had used this and sold out, so I guess we don't even have to talk about that one anymore. So some of these sold out ones, if you are looking and you are thinking like, oh, I wish I would have gotten that, stay tuned because I will be having a BOGO sale. And you know who's going to be invited to the BOGO sale first? Anybody that orders between now and through this host code. So that now in the beginning of June, you guys are going to get the first invite to the party. And so there is going to still be some chances to get some of these, like the piece of cake set. If you didn't, this is on low inventory, but it's still available. But anyways, like that last one, I do have a set of that. So that'll be at the BOGO sale. And it'll be first come, first serve. I'm kind of holding off until probably July to have that, to see if we'll be able to have it in person in small groups. If not, I will be planning something to do online. A Wish for It All is low inventory. All right, and Perennial Birthday. This one is so fun, so that's good that that's staying itty bitty birthdays. Broadway Birthday is very low. So it said on my inventory status report, it is on back order and only a few are coming into the warehouse. So that means that that one won't last very long. All right, Merry Christmas to all. And also lots of cheer, low inventory. And Making Christmas Bright. The punch for this is $10.80, 40% off. So such a great deal on that. So if you wanted to get the stamp set, you could get the punch for $10. Dashing Deer is low inventory. This one is really pretty. This is great, not even just for Christmas with these trees, but that one is sticking around. Okay, moving on. What do we got next? And all right, so this one is still going to be around. This designer series paper is retiring. And here is a nice fun card we made with that earlier in the year. And I do have another one back here. This I am so excited to share with you. Okay, so this is a wood grain background that was in this collection of paper. I don't know, you can kind of see it there. But we made these die cuts were a special release from like during celebration in March. They are carrying over into the new catalog, and the stamp set is. And we have new 12 by 12 wood grain paper, a whole package of it. So super excited to reinvent this card again, over and over again. And this bright yellow here was the pineapple punch, so I'll just have to do it with a different yellow. So super cute. I love that designer series paper. And moving on, beautiful promenade is retiring. And kindness and compassion. This is a really nice one as well if you like to put sentiments on the inside and the outside of your card, or if you send a lot of get well, sympathy, those kinds of cards. Dandelion Wishes, I'm so excited, is sticking around. But let me pull in this fun card from last week when we did those pigment sprinkle inks. Of course, the inks are not. And same, my silver twine, I love this stuff, or thread, that is not either. Some of you will probably be happy about that. I know you kind of either love it or hate it on that stuff, but that is already sold out. But anyways, this Dandelion Wishes set is going to still be around, which is good. It's been in the catalog for a couple years and I just started using it. Artfully Aware is discounted, $16.10. You Are So Loved. I hadn't really looked into that one, but it is sold out. That was the first look I had at it. It was really yesterday when I went through the catalog. Forever Lovely is retiring. I do need to look into this one. That one I was unsure, the Healing Hugs. Okay, a couple other good mentions here. These two on this page that are on low inventory. Excited to say Back on Your Feet is sticking around. Beautiful Bouquet. Now this is the one that I had used. If anybody has this card in their collection from 2 years ago when we did our in color catalog launch party, we used this set and we made a huge bouquet of cutout flowers. So if anybody has that, please share. I would love to see it. And like I said, I'm going to look back and see if I can find it. But this one is retiring. This one is wonderful. I have actually sold probably the most of this set in the last month, just because of all of these nice sayings. It's very nice. Okay, Sorry for Everything is on low inventory. Love You to Pieces is retiring. And the puzzle die cuts that went with that are sold out. All right. Okay, this one is so awesome. And it is super cheap. It is $8. So Genuine Gems is on low inventory because it is $8. That's like a ridiculous deal. It's pretty amazing. And Welcome to the Team also on low inventory. Above the Clouds. I have a ton of this. This must have been in our pre-order last year because that's what I had a lot of. And let me show you all of these samples. I should say too, if your order comes through or you order with me, and I have some samples of the card, I will be sure to send you a sample or two, whatever, depending on how many orders there are with this card. So if you order the Above the Clouds, I'm going to keep these set aside and I will send you this card so you have a card sample. Now, if nobody else orders it, I'll send you 2 of them. All right, so isn't this one fun? I know Gail was watching. Gail made this one. She used some mesh to make it a shaker instead of the regular acetate. So you can, it's kind of squishy. I don't know, it's just super cute. So I've held on to this one. I probably won't send this one out because this one was pretty special. It'll probably stay on my shelf of fun cards that I like to share or save. Just more as a reminder too, so that I remember to do that sometimes and because I love it. All right, and so here's a few other ones that I have. So very simple stamping, just with one punch, a little designer series paper. And this is great for a graduation. You're off to great places. Life is a beautiful ride, you know, so different great sentiments in there to use. This is an awesome one right now. We rise by lifting others. So just some good sentiments and a cute stamp. And then look at this. Isn't that cute? That has those elements from the art box, from this box. Let me open it. So I should probably always work at my island. Like I have my drawers right behind me. It's easy to get to everything. And so I do have a new one of these, but I don't want to open it just for that. So here were all of the kind of little felt pieces that come in that box. There was lots of, and then there's some metal elements too, and some twine and paper clips and lots of fun stuff in there. So there's flowers and hearts, and I use most of those out of this box. But this box is on sale too. Look, I got I have a crow on there stuck from Halloween, it looks like. All right, let's move along here. Okay, Free as a Bird is sticking around. The Bird Ballard paper is not. It is on sale for $8 and I don't know, 60 cents or something. And something I'm going to say about paper. If you are a paper hoarder and you just look at your beautiful paper and you don't want to use your beautiful paper because, you know, then you're not going to have this sheet of paper anymore. What you should do is you should order 2 packages of paper. I'm not even kidding. Order 2 and use one and then save one. Kind of like when we make 2 cards where we make one to save, make one to send. Think of your designer series paper that way too, because part of this crafting, you know, madness that we're all part of is collecting the stuff and looking at our pretty papers, our pretty embellishments, our pretty ribbons. Let me tell you, I ordered ribbon just to have on my shelf. So I'm with you. So that's my advice. Just order 2. It's $8. You know, that's like 2 cups of coffee. It's 1.5 cups of coffee. So, you know, just go for it. All right, Tropical Chic is retiring. Now that I went on that little rant. Oh, that's what I should show. I don't have the sample here, but this is, let me show this close. Okay, so that laser cut paper, I used that on a card recently. It was the most popular card I think I've ever made with this Bird Ballard suite. Those are on sale right now. It comes with that cute, cute little tin. The cards are the bases, so that laser cut is a card base actually. And then you get 12 of them and you get 12 envelopes and it's $14. So think about that. You get a tin, 12 cards, 12 envelopes, $14. That's like $1 a card, pretty much. Okay, let's see. This is sold out. I do have a couple of these available for in-person pickup if anybody is interested. I think I have 2 left. And they were, with the tax and shipping, it was right around $9 and they were $45. So like I said, I just have 2 of those left. All right, a big thank you. Daisy Delight is on low inventory. I had that this one was sold out, so I think that is correct. And dinosaurs are staying, the paper is not, as well as these cute little embellishments. These are on sale for like $2. Paper's $4 something. This cute little elephant is sold out. These ones are retiring on this side. And the puppy is retired and sold out, so you can't get that puppy anymore. Again, this will be one to keep in mind if you want it at the BOGO sale. That my used set would be at the BOGO sale. The cat is still available, low inventory though. So if you like kitties, you might want to get on that. You'll be able to get the punch in the new catalog, but not this particular stamp set. Wiggle Worm is on low inventory. And this beautiful set, I can't believe I don't have more cards. I got this in a swap last week. I think it was from Dawn Michaels, but I don't quote me on that for sure. Isn't that so pretty? So that's really the only card I have with this right now. I have sent out all of the rest of them because it wasn't that I didn't use it. I really, really enjoyed that paper. Praiseworthy, low inventory as well. And let's see what else. I Say Hello. That was a fun one. And this fragrance, Fanciful Fragrance is sold out. Tea Together is retiring. The die cuts for this are, I think, around $8. And Beautiful You is sold out. Lovely Day is on low inventory. Or it said the bundle is on low inventory. So I'm not sure if that means the stamp set too. Abstract Impressions is sold out. I'm happy this one is staying. I hadn't had a chance to even order this one, but it's really fun. So looking forward to getting to use that. This one kind of surprised me. It's sold out. The paper is still available. Both of these are on, oh, this one is not on sale, but it's retiring. This Painted Glass, this is a wonderful deal. $10.80. So that's a good special if you're looking for that one. What else we got here? These two will still be around. And Little Twinkle is discounted. The stamp set is for $11.40, 40% off. I accidentally marked this one. This is still available. And Garden Goodness is on low inventory. So if you're a gardener, that'd be a good one. And then you could get this one. All right, Painted Harvest, low inventory. Rare Blessings is retiring. A Slice of Happiness is on low inventory. And of course, the one I used last week is sold out. I used that one for these fun cards. So I hope it wasn't sold out last week if anyone went to look for it. So these are the ones that we made last week during our live. Again, you can make other fun cards with that too, but yeah, so I guess it was a popular one. Okay. This paper is going to be retiring. So pretty much you can count on every catalog that the paper is going to retire. Hello, Donna. I'm seeing everybody say hello. You are not too late. You can catch in now, jump in. And again, you know, I forgot to mention at the beginning, if you comment and you hang in there and you're watching these, well, even if you don't, if you comment at the beginning, you're going to get entered in an extra door prize drawing too. And do make sure if you haven't filled out that door prize slip that you do that as well. And then you'll get an extra one. And there'll be an extra drawing too for people that order. So there'll be a separate one for people that order, and then there'll be a separate one for participation as well. So I'm going to have lots of door prizes from today's virtual retirement party because every party needs to have prizes. Okay, Tasteful Textures is sold out. Let's see. Leave a Little Sparkle is available but retiring. And Magical Mermaid is on low inventory. Stargazing is sold out. I did look yesterday. I do have this set. I had planned to use this in a May class that I didn't get to hold. So if anybody wanted that, please contact me and I will sell you my copy of it. It's brand new. All right, Wonderful Moments is retiring. All right, First Frost is retiring. Wild Rose will still be around, which is, I'm glad. That's really a pretty set. I haven't had a chance to use it. And this fun one, Capture the Good, is sold out. Love What You Do is low inventory. So as you can see, a lot of these are low inventory, so you want to get on it now. Born to Shine is sold out. This is a great suite. I have tons of these. This was also pre-order. So I have tons and tons of these. So if you like this set, the set's still going to be available. The paper is not. So this is all of these fun cards that I've made. I do have a current product-based class that is still available. I think I have about 5 left where it includes some of the paper, 8 cards, and that's in the weekly email. So that'll go out yet this week if it's not sold out before then. But if you're interested, you can contact me too. So look at all those fun cards. So if you order any part of that suite, I'll make sure the cards that I send you are one of these so that you have some samples. And this one is still available. That one is really a nice one. This I'm not really sure. I actually called demo support this morning on something else, and I was going to ask them the deal on this. So the stamp set, this is carrying over, and so are the dies. They are in our new catalog, but there are die cuts for this right now that are $16 and some cents. And I think that's because they're changing the style or the manufacturer. So the current ones they have, they want to clearance out. And so they can move into the new ones, but they're going to be exactly the same. So if you like this Rooted in Nature set and you want to get the die cuts, you can get them for $16 instead of whatever they normally would be, which I can look at when we get back to that. All right, Best Catch. The die cuts, unfortunately, are sold out to this, but the stamp set is $12. So nice value on that if you have a fisherman in your life or fisher lady in your life. And this Country Road is sold out. Let's see, these are showing available. For some reason, I was thinking this one is retiring, so I'm going to have to look into that one, but I hope it's not because I really like that one. Sea of Textures is retiring. Let It Ride is on low inventory. Gallery Grunge is retiring. And then our backgrounds, we have lots of them sticking around, but our Crackle Paint is on low inventory, and the Handwritten is also in low inventory, both in the wood and the clear on that one. The Boken Dots, I'm not sure how to say that, is on low inventory. Around the Corner, also available, but retiring. And we also have the Crafting Forever stamp set is on low inventory. So this is a cute one if you send a lot of cards to your crafting friends. Maybe if you're in that random acts of kindness group where we send cards to each other, you might want to take advantage of that one to send some cards to those people. If you're not in that group and you'd like to be, it's just called Stamp and Scrap Tammy Random Act of Kindness Card Sending Group. You can search that or you can always message me and let me know. I am not going to go over all of these because this whole section would be retiring. So there's nothing else to talk about there really. And I did have marked that the Pineapple Punch ink pad was on low inventory. I didn't look too close into the other things. I do believe the designer series paper is sold out. But again, if you just put in the number, you'll come up with it. And all right, so here I did put our discounted prices on our papers. So as you can see, sold out there, $4.60. This really fun Garden Lane. I have a card here with that. Now, most of these that I'm showing you are swap cards. I did not have the names on all of these, so that's why I'm just giving you a quick look of these. But some of them I made, some of them I did not. So that's a fun one showing all of the different papers on that one. And that one is $8.05. The Birthday Club is the 60% off. So that one is the one that comes to like $4 and some change. All right, so Bird Ballad, $8.05. The Birthday, oh, I'm reading my writing. So this was my notes. So I use this for Birthday Club in July. So if you came to Birthday Club class in July, this is the paper that we use. Birthday Club in June, that's what we use. So apparently I was organized at some point. All right, so Perennial Essence is also on special, $8.05. The Seal Silhouette, $8.05 as well. So most of these are discounted. The Come Sail Away is not. That was a more popular one, so I can see why that one wouldn't be, as well as the Pressed Petals. The Mosaic Mood is on special. Noble Peacock also is. And same with the foil sheets. All right, so here's that tin that's on sale. These ones here are sold out. These doilies were pretty popular. Those are on sale for $2.70. And look at the special on this. This shimmer laser cut paper. It's really fun if you like to work with lots of detail. Comes with 6 sheets, 3 of each, is $5.80. It was almost $15. So a lot of our great stuff is still available. A memory book, if you like memory books, there's one on special there. And these Memory and More cards are discounted for the Sail Away ones. The Magnolia Lane is just retiring. Here's where I have in big black that the Baker's twine. And then this twine here is what goes with the Sail Away, and that's on sale. So I'll just give you a glance of all of these. I won't say them all, but this way you can kind of just get a feel for what is. And all of the ribbons, so, or not all of them, there's some wonderful ones sticking around, but there are some selling or retiring. And then all of these are. So I guess I do have checked here. So of those, the one that I used in the project today, the Call Me Clover is available in the Grapefruit Grove. So my 2 favorite ones are still available, but the other ones are sold out. And then awesome deals on embellishments. If you like embellishments, there's some wonderful deals on these, almost half price on most of them. This one goes with that car set. So if you have somebody that loves cars in your life, those are over half price off. Oh, I'm beginning to not be able to talk. And so here, I'm just going to leave that on screen for you for a second. And then these pigment sprinkles that we used last week. I just saw Ginger's comment that it wouldn't let her comment. I had that happen to me yesterday. I was watching somebody's, and when I was on my computer, it would not let me do anything. I don't know why it does that. I also had trouble adding people to the group, so I hope everybody that wanted to be in the group is. Facebook has changed some settings in the last couple of weeks that have gotten all wonky, but hopefully we're getting it all figured out. And I know after the live was done, then I could go back and comment. It was very strange. So all of our mainstays are pretty much staying. Like I said, the snail adhesive And let's move along here. The Stamparatus replacement plates. So if you like to have your replacement or your plates that come with your Stamparatus are not going to break. I don't think you have to worry about that. This was more if you like to have more than one project set up at a time, or if maybe you were using 4 or 5 different stamps on one project and you like to have them all ready to go all of the time, you would like to have a replacement plate. But they're not retiring because, you know, you don't have to worry about your current plates breaking. That's not an issue at all. That's not why they are available. It was just if you'd like to have multiple projects set up for your one Stamparatus. So that flower petal, there's some great punches that are on sale. So this is $10.80. These 2 small scallops are on sale for $6.40. So great deal on those because they were $16. The Starburst, of course, is regular price because it's such a popular one. Our 1-inch punch is sold out, and they are retiring the 1/2-inch one. I have written that this one is sold out too. I didn't even realize that was retiring. That makes me very sad. I use that one all the time. But we will still have this sprig one down here. And then a lot of these punches. This one is sold out. I loved that one for scrapbooking. The elephant punch is still available. So if you had gotten the stamp set, you can still get the punch. You could definitely still do some punch art with just the punch if you didn't have the stamp set. The cake builder is on sale, so you could get that whole bundle and get almost $8 off of that punch. Same with that hot air balloon that I was talking about. You could get the stamp set and save $8 on the punch. And here is the die cuts are what are just amazing prices. And so I do have some here that are sold out. That Crafting Forever, there's some fun elements in there that you don't need the stamp set in order to get a good bang for your buck on that. So $12.80 there. I'll just kind of go over the main ones. That bouquet bunch where I said was real popular, where I had used it for a bouquet of flowers, is on low inventory. And then the ones that don't have anything are, of course, carrying over. The peacock, I should have that one marked, I believe. And so here's that cross of hope that I wanted to point out, $10.80. And that you could use without a stamp set. So if you do a lot of religious cards, that would be a great one to have. And then these are a great deal. The alphabet, if you got the alphabet stamp set, they were $125 and now they're $50. We are almost through with this catalog, and I'll make a quick skim through the next one. And so here, that's where those barn doors are $10.80. And my favorite, my new favorite, stitched label dies that I'm sad about. Of course, I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to keep using them. Also, this ribbon of hope was a real popular one. If you send out a lot of hope and caring type cards, is $8.80. And again, don't necessarily need a stamp set to do that one. This one had said sold out, and this must have been a style one as well, because this Well Written is going to be in our new catalog. So if you're looking for that one, you can still get it. You just have to wait a few days on that. And then a lot of our embossing folders are retiring, which means we're getting some awesome new ones. And so if there's any there that you see that you really want, just let me know. It doesn't look like any are sold out except for this basket weave. And a bunch of our kits are retiring so that we can make room for some new ones. And then these are the Hostess sets. And 2 of them are sold out, and we have one on low. All right, so that does it for our first catalog. We have one more catalog to quick take a look at. And then we'll go have some lunch. I'll think about what I'm going to talk about at 3 o'clock, and then we'll join back at 3. At 4 o'clock, there's going to be a post that goes live. It's really fun. That is called a virtual swap. So if you have ever been to a stamping event, you know that us demonstrators, or us crafters in general, not everybody's demonstrators that swaps cards, but we like to trade cards with each other. So we trade cards kind of like little kids would trade trading cards. And I guess some adults do some trading cards, but anyways, and so I will bring one card, and so when I say a swap, you know, so this one was a swap. I sent out 10 of one card, and then I got 10 different ones back. We can't meet in person, so we're going to do a virtual card swap. So there'll be a post that's going to go up at 4 o'clock today, And in that post, you can post any card that you have made at any of my events or on your own using all Stampin' Up! Products the past year. You can make a new one this afternoon if you'd like, or you can pull one that you've made, but make sure it's from this last year, from current from this last year Stampin' Up! Products to be entered in the drawing. So we're going to have a drawing. We're going to have two drawings. Well, no, one would be a drawing, one would be a contest. We're going to have a drawing for everybody that participates, and then we're going to have a winner, and who's going to pick the winner is going to be Brody and Allison. This card swap is going to go until Tuesday. Oh, this is my favorite. Thanks for the laughs. This card swap is going to go until Tuesday, and anybody can participate. If you're a demonstrator, you can participate. If you're a customer, you can participate. There's no order necessary. Everybody is welcome to join in on that. And this is just so we can all share ideas. Okay, this paper is retiring. It's on special, $11.60. This petal pink ribbon is retiring. I think I'm going to hoard a whole bunch of this so that it can sit on my shelf. I love that. I have none right now. It had went on low inventory or back order at one time. And then I ordered some, and then I ended up selling it all. Or giving it away, or I don't know what I did with it, but I don't have any. So that's kind of sad. I'm going to have to make sure I get in that on my order. This Parisian Beauty is on low inventory. I think the whole suite is. This one is carrying over, which is wonderful. So if you like making this one and you like the softness of that paper, here. Oh, I should have more because I did use this in a card class. So I know I have more, but I don't know where it is right now. So this is the backside of one of these. I know this paper kind of got overlooked a lot because of the first sheet here has those Eiffel Towers on it. This is the backside of that paper. So really nice. And then the rest just have really nice floral elements and really soft paper. Our champagne rhinestones are carrying over. I'm excited about those because they were on back order most of this catalog, so I didn't have a chance to use them. And a lot of our back order situations right now are because of this COVID that's going on. It's just an issue with shipping. So be aware of that too when our catalog goes live next week, that there might be some things that aren't available right away. Morning Star is retiring. There are star dies, I believe, that are still available. So if you wanted to get this and then get the stars later, you could. French Countryside is sold out. This is the one that I shared before with that wood grain that I'm so excited that is carrying over. Okay, so this whole suite, like the stamps and dies, are all carrying over. This has been the most popular by far suite I've ever seen. But the Peaceful Poppies Designer Series paper is not carrying over. And I will see if I can find a few cards. We made this one at a card class. And then this is a fun one. Again, my upline Kay Kalkoff sent me. It's using these elements down here. And then here's a nice one featuring the Designer Series paper. And of course I have many more. I've shared many of these. I've sent many of these. We've used this in a class. So this Designer Series paper is something you're going to want to get if you love this suite. You'll be able to get this suite all next year, but you're not going to be able to get that paper. So this paper is only available until next Tuesday. Now, of course, from time to time, some of this stuff pops up on a clearance rack or something, but that's never guaranteed. I have no idea about that. All right, Beautifully Wrapped is retiring, along with the punch that goes with that. Honeybee, that was a pretty popular one that is retiring. And along with Perfectly Framed, we have die cuts that go with these. And this is a fun one. I kind of looked over, but it's a background. So one of the big backgrounds is on low inventory. It's a nice stamp set. There's just not enough time in the day to use up all of these that I would love to use. All right, Birthday Bonanza is retiring the whole suite except for the Daffodil Delight ribbon. So this was a super cute one. And I got some cards to go with that one. Look at that cute little koala. So kind of a bunch of different looks you can get with this paper as well. And then you can also use it for a nice soft baby card. And also used it here. So lots of different looks for the Birthday Bonanza Designer Series paper and the stamp set. Still available though for both all of this suite. And this page, this is one I'm just so surprised. The Witticisms is on low inventory. So I'm not surprised it's on low inventory. I am surprised that it's retiring. And it makes me kind of sad because it really hits all of the sentiment. So this is a nice stamp set. Now, most of you have seen the kind of cards I've made with this, but this is one I hadn't shared yet. So that's a fun one. And that's with the Tropical Oasis paper. Nice retirement card. And then also this one, Label Me Bold, was a really popular one. You know, it got overlooked at first, but it just has these fun backgrounds that add some texture. And then you have these little sayings that are so easy to cut out. And I did use that. See if I can find it. Here we go. So I used the little hearts from Label Me Bold here in some Granny Apple Green. And then I used the Witticisms for the Talk About Awesome. So I use both of them. I do that quite a bit. So if you look at our layouts and our catalogs, if you look at one page, chances are somehow both of these pages are going to coordinate. So I'm happy that our Tropical Oasis bundle is going to carry over because our incentive trip was supposed to be to Maui and now it's going to be next year to Maui. So I'll be able to use that next May and do some scrapbook pages with that. These little elements are sold out. I do have some of these available if anybody would want some. Again, this was going to be a class I was going to do for a live event in May that we did not do. So I do have some of those if somebody wants those and they're sold out. The Tropical Oasis paper is on the retirement. The Layered with Kindness is sold out. These two are still available. These are, and will be. These are going into the new catalog. So I'm actually going to be using part of this tulip set for my new in color cards. I'm excited about those. I'm going to get going on those maybe this afternoon before the next live. We'll see how much time we have. Both of these nice Easter spring sets are on low inventory. Full Happiness, still plenty available there. And the Whole Country Club suite is retiring except for the embossing folder. So if you like to do some of those, I have lots of those because we did just get done with a product-based class. The class is no longer available. But if you do order this set, I will send you some of these cards so that you have a couple samples to work with. So if you have a golfer in your life, and here is a fun one. I don't think I will send this one because I love this one. So my downline, Heather Fisher, she made this card using one of the other stamp sets that's retiring. So that one I'm going to set aside because I probably won't send that one. I love that card. And then we have a nice happy birthday. Move those out of the way. And then this will be nice that this is sticking around, the By the Dock. I have some great ideas for that one. This fun barbecue set is sold out, and as well as this trucks and motorbike one. The Do the Impossible is on low inventory. This is a majestic mountain that I use the trees. These trees I used in the card that I'm sending out in the free kit. So you would get to have a nice look at those. And I kind of tossed everything. I was just seeing if I could find them quickly, but I don't know where they went. But anyway, so I used these die cuts, and there's 2 of them, so you can cut 2 trees out at a time. And they cut out really nice. So that's what I used and paired it with the Rooted in Nature. They went really well together. The Best Dressed is carrying over. The designer series is not. And I didn't have a lot of cards using that. I had used it a bunch. I thought I had one more here, but I'm not. Oh, here, I do have a couple more cards. So these are swap cards that I had gotten. So here's a couple different ways to use it. That paper was really pretty. So one side of a lot of the patterns had kind of a fashionable type paper, and the other side had a really pretty floral. So that's the side I used on all of my cards that I had made, was the floral. We had used it in a couple of our past classes this past month or 2. And then I used these tassels on a graduation card from last month's kit as well. And if you're waiting on that kit, I have a couple orders that are going out, and I just got them in yesterday, so I'll be sending those out today. So Music from My Heart. That's this one here. And this was a $1 million set from Dawn Oshefsky. She's a very great lady. I was fortunate enough to sit by her at a couple of events, and she's just a great person. So I was excited for her set. Kind of sad that it's retiring so soon, but I have my copy, so happy about that. This kit is sold out, and this one is on special, $18. I had showed this, I believe I might have shown this at our, maybe that last party or something. I know I showed it somewhere, but that's on sale for $18. The stamp set is separate, but you could certainly use something else on there that you already had as well. It would not be a problem. And let's see, we are winding down. And here is the Botanical Prints product medley. I'm going to grab some cards for that. So these are some of the cards I'm going to share with you this afternoon. Just really quick, simple. I'll just show them to you quickly because I'll go into them deeper this afternoon. So this is a product medley that I want to share, and I want to share it because it is 40% off. It's such a great deal. I'll show you everything that's included in that. And I promise I won't keep you this long this afternoon. It'll be a quicker live this afternoon. And that is about it for today, or for this session anyways. And the Make a Splash, that'll also be retiring a host set. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that catalog walkthrough, the project that we made at the beginning, and just the day that we're going to share today. Maybe get thinking of what card you want to share in the card swap. You can share as many as you would like. You will be entered one time though, so everybody gets one entrance into the drawing. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good afternoon, and you can tune in at 3 o'clock or always watch the replay anytime. Do make sure you do some commenting today. You can invite your friends. Every time you do a different activity, you will get an entrance in the drawing. So you'll get one ticket per video post. So anytime you comment on a post, you'll get one ticket. If you share it, you'll get a ticket, as well as if you invite a friend that joins the group. So just let me know if you invite a friend and they join in. I'll make sure to get you another ticket. And then just fill out that door prize form at the top of the page. All right, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful couple hours, and we will see you back here at 3 o'clock. Contact me with any ordering help that you need. All right, see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.